Yo, what's going on, guys? JTibbstv back at it again with another video. Have you ever wondered or asked yourself, how do I score in the red zone? It's probably the hardest thing to do in Madden since really stopping the run, and it's very inconsistent. A lot of people say just run, take a three. Well, I'm going to be showing you an effective, easy way to score inside the red zone. And yes, I know I'm wearing a Nationals hat, so that by the time you're seeing this, they either won last night or they took an L. So if they took an L, I'm coming to your house and I am literally taking every single defensive chemistry, defensive ability off your Madden Ultimate Team, and you guys are going to have to play without it. I'm serious, I will do that. Are you guys tired of wasting your hard-earned money on those terrible EA packs? Well, look no further. Visit my sponsor, dvdj.com, for the fastest, cheapest, and most reliable coins in Madden 20. Use code JTibbs for 10% off your purchase. Easy as 1, 2, 3, they say. So I am using the run heavy, the offensive and defensive ebook, obviously, my JTibbs complete game plan down below in the description. Go check that out, guys. I'm using a tip out of this just to show you guys how easy it is really to score in the red zone. Now, there are two ways I like to do this. One, I like to go the spacing play, and what I'll do in the spacing play is I'll kind of just do something like this. The concepts are very similar. So I'll go ahead and put a wheel on my running back, and it's always to the side of the flat, and I'll snap the ball. And what's going to go ahead and happen is we're going to have a spacing concept open up with Tyreek Hill, and we're going to go ahead and bullet that in. Now, if they are in a cover 2, cover 3, it just makes it very, very easy that you can go ahead and space it out. Again, right there, he has to go with the wheel. We're able to throw the little hitch route. That's a very easy thing to do against a random defense. Now, against a cover 4, you guys know how people like to run the cover 4. They'll punch through the line, spread their linebackers, and they'll shade underneath. That's pretty much how they're going to play it. Now, again, I like to go ahead and put that wheel route out there. It's still going to space it very, very well. Just throw it really fast, and you're going to go ahead and get a touchdown. You can lowball that, but then you risk the chance of him diving forward. Something like this, as you guys are going to see, he may just dive forward right there. Right there, you don't want him to move backwards, as I should say. You want him to stay in that position so you have the best chance of catching it. So what I would do is I would go ahead, is when they set up the cover 4, they're always going to play cloud flats. I don't care what anyone is or says. Go ahead, and when you throw that ball, hold X. So when I throw that ball, I'm going to hold X so I can run in a little bit more. You see how he turned his body a little bit as if he wanted to run in and get, some extra points right there. Just makes it a little bit easier on my part, to throw that type of pass. And again, if they do double flat, a lot of people will do something like this, on the left side, they'll do something like that. So they'll double flat aside. Again, it still will work because the wheel is sucking the zone away. You're going to go ahead and throw that again. It's going to be very, very easy. And Tyreek Hill's a very reliable set of hands. Okay, so now against cover 3, as you guys see, I haven't seen too many people really play cover 3 in the red zone because it ultimately really isn't that good of a defense. I mean, you can throw your opponent off guard. Again, add that wheel right there. It just makes it so more the easier to throw that pass because that cloud and that hard flat, if they try to double flat it, isn't really going to do much. Say they do something like this, something like that right there, and they kind of turn it into a cover 2 invert. And you guys see right there, they're playing hard flats, and they put a double flat over there, and then they double flat that side. So you guys see right there. Again, we're going to go ahead and stick a wheel right there just to, mess with them. And you guys see right there. Again, Tyreek Hill catches literally everything. I haven't really seen him drop too many balls unless he gets a big hit. And it's just an automatic touchdown right there. Also, another thing you can do is when they have those hard flats right there and they don't really have a hook zone over there or something. Again, with that wheel route, what I like to do is I like to wait on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass lead inside and low ball that pass right there. Again, the receiver looks like he may get in the way. That's fine. You're not really going to have a chance of him getting in the way. If you really want to commit to that wheel route all the way, you can go ahead and put a curl with your B receiver. That way you can throw that pass inside. We're going to low ball that. Boom. Nice little easy dot right there to our running back, Damian Williams. Now with cover 2, this is a very tricky situation because I do have a cover 2 beater. It's a very good beater, actually, and I'm thinking about saving it till after clubs. It literally glitches out the cloud to where he comes down on the route, and it's wide open in the back of the end zone. So let me know if you guys want that. It also beats cover 3 and cover 4. Tested it multiple times. Cover 1 and cover 2 man. The only things it doesn't work against, obviously, it's a man, but it'll definitely kill those zones out there. But, again, against a cover 2, you're going to do the same thing. You can do easily the same thing. and you just want to low ball that right there to Mr. Williams. He's going to fall in. If you can get that possession catch animation every time, you should be fine. Makes it really, really easy on the other person. But what I'll also do, if I notice they're playing cover 2 or cover 3, something to that extent, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll do something like this. Now, this is what I like to do. I'll put the curl right there. I'll put an out route, a slant, and an out route on the left side. And what you guys are going to notice is that out route is going to suck in that, or excuse me, that out route on the left is going to suck that cloud away to where it's only the deep half and the hook zone's playing that. And if you can fit it in between a hole, you should be straight. And again, what I'll also do is I'll do something like this. Same route concept, but again, the wheel on the running back is what we want to look for. Or you can throw that high ball right there to Kelsey. He does have the double me trait, which means it's very hard to guard him in the red zone. So what I like to do is I'll usually stick him in at that slot receiver, something like that. But again, you don't have to do that. Another concept I really, really like is this flat route wheel concept. And what this flat route motion out is going to do, it's going to make it very hard for any really zone to go ahead and guard that. You can go ahead and bullet past that quick, or you can low ball that. Again, as crazy as this sounds, I low balled that. So it makes for an easy, effective gain. Now again, like I suggested, against a cover 2, you guys want to make sure you do something, again, similar to this. This flat route from the slot is actually really, really good. I'd only recommend it if it worked. And the reason I use that is a lot of the times that backside slant will actually sliver behind a lot of the hook zones. So what you can do, or the hook curls. So it makes it very easy and for a good time. That way you can go ahead and really just mess with the defense. As you guys see right there, they send it all out blitz. I dumped it off to my running back. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Very, very simple. Also, what I'll do is when I see I'm on a certain hash mark, the wheel will only go out to the certain side of the hash mark. So the wheel is going to go out to the right side every time. But what I'll do is, say I'm on the left side of the hash, like I'm closer to the left, I'll come out in the bunch to the left. I'll put my outside guy on a flat. I'll flip the play, and that way that flat route is actually going to go ahead and take responsibility of that slant, as you guys see right there. And you see right there, slant's wide open in the back of the end zone. Makes it very easy for you to go ahead and dot the opponent up if they do play hard flats on that side. Again, if they are blitzing a little bit heavy, I'll do something like this. And what this is going to go ahead and do is this is just going to create a spacing concept for me that will make it easy. As you guys see right there, that's again another low ball. I don't know why he's not low balling it, but it's just really easy to dot up. Again, like I said, this is really the route concept you want, but you can go with that spacing concept. But you see right there, that out route is sucking that man-to-man guy away, and it makes it for an easy gain. So again, this is against random defenses. I showed you how to beat cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, cover 1, or cover 2 man. Again, you just want to put that slant out there. And again, you could even put a whip route if you want. Again, I'd be very cautious because this whip route will get in the way of a lot of zones. But as you guys see right there, I'm able to go ahead and bullet past that inside. Again, I'm trying to lowball that. I don't know why he's not lowballing it, but you guys see, just a simple low ball usually is hard to guard, especially inside the red zone. If it's low ball more than like 20 or 25 yards, it's kind of like Madden 18, but in a way it really isn't, because the low ball isn't that OP. But you guys see right there, you're able to pass lead that inside, go ahead and take my yardage. A lot of people I've also noticed recently have been liking to blitz heavy on the goal line. So I'm going to show you how to beat that. So when they do something like this where they're blitzing heavy on the goal line, they'll maybe just go ahead and man this guy up just to go ahead and be safe, that kind of thing, and then bring this guy in the box and then user him. What you guys want to go ahead and do, again, you guys want to make sure you guys send at least, I'd say, these routes out. But again, what I like to do is the side that I am throwing to, I'll go ahead and do something like this. And again, you want to make sure you're quick with your reads. So you want to go ahead and dump that off or throw to A or something like that. Again, if they're blitzing heavy, I usually won't put a running back route out of the backfield. It's just how, I like to, incorporate stuff into my offense. Again, if you do see that, you guys want to make sure, again, you guys can go ahead and do something like this. But again, it's really up to you. It really is up to you. As you guys see right there, I'm going to go ahead and bullet past that to my RB guy. And I ended up getting hit again, but you guys see it's very, very tough sometimes to go ahead and really throw some of these passes, because it makes it very, very annoying and very, very hard for you to go ahead and fit a lot of those reads. And again, this is kind of another cover 2, concept right here. So again, I want to go ahead and put my guy again. I want to go ahead and put him something like that right there. And as you guys see right there, I can also, you know, run it in with Patrick Mahomes. It's always nice to have a escape artist. So like I said, use these routes, these different route combinations I showed you. You can also obviously sneak in a run there, here or two, as in my complete game plan ebook down in the description down below. I show you how to. But it's very easy to pass in the red zone, as people really don't know how to defend the pass in general because the run's so OP this year. Alrighty, that about wraps up today's video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys haven't. Again, guys, we're going to be bringing that swerve video. Even though we didn't reach our like goal in the last video, I gave you guys about a day and a half to reach it, and we didn't get to the 100 likes. We were close, but I'm still going to bring it for y'all, so don't you worry. It's going to be a very good video, so stay tuned for that. But guys, this is JTibbstv signing off, and as always, peace.